Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grumman Pilot's YouTube channel. And today is episode 8 of Hangar Flying, Friday, the 25th of June, 2021. Now, the event is arrival day today, so we've already had folks come in last night from British Virgin Islands, Massachusetts, Puerto Rico, Connecticut, Oregon. So we've had a pretty good list of people already arrive, and we're going to be heading out to the airport in a few minutes, and we're going to be setting up live stream out there. But we had some things that we wanted to talk about. So we would like to ask you please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notify to stay current with our content. One, we really didn't work on the Project Airplane. We've been too busy with other airplanes and getting ready for the event. But I want to talk about Project Airplanes in general. If you're going to buy an airplane, get a good price on it, and then do whatever you want to it. But don't think that you're going to buy this really cheap wreckage and you're going to redo it and you're going to make a ton of money when you go to sell the airplane, because Grummans are hot right now. What you're going to do is, if you're going to buy a Project Airplane like Steve Boyer and others of us who have done that over the years, once you do your airplane, you get it just the way you want it so that you can use it all the time, and then you've got more money in it than you could sell for it, so you're going to keep the airplane and you're going to use it and have a good time with it. You're not going to be looking to make money buying an airplane, fixing it up, and selling it. That just doesn't happen. I thought that would happen on my Traveler, and then I bought a Tiger to try to do the same thing, and let me tell you, it doesn't work out. So that's it on Project Tigers. I also want to talk to you about the Hangar Flying. We really started Hangar Flying to be a live streaming event that we would do once a week. We do video on what's been going on during the week, like with the STCs and the other questions I get asked during the week. So Hangar Flying is going to evolve. We may do it live stream, but I think we may do recordings of it and let those out. So we'll see how all that works out. It's in flux right now. We just got the live stream up and running yesterday and did live stream tests too. My apologies, folks, for forgetting about the chat. On the STCs that Ken had for our Grumman line, we have been working with the DER to get them transferred to us from Ken's estate. We're going about it two different ways. We're trying it the normal way, and we're trying a second way. One of the two ways may work out. Let's see. We've already put some events on the calendar of the GPA for next year. We have the summer gathering. It's going to be the same weekend as this weekend next year in June, the weekend after Father's Day. And we have also put Oshkosh for 2022 on the schedule. So we have those already on there for you. So look forward to some more this year. Hoses. Someone asked, because we do sell the braided external brake hoses and the internal brake hoses, and prices on hoses have gone up. Like for the Project Tiger, we ordered a set of hoses 2 months ago. We got them for about $900 something, the 6 hoses, and then we sold them to a guy who needed them because we hadn't put them on the airplane yet. We ordered another set. The new set is coming, but they're about $1,100 and something now. So they've gone up, 20% in the last 2 months. So it cost us, when we have hoses made by our hose shop, they have a new policy in the last couple of years too, that when they make a hose, it doesn't matter whether you're getting 1 hose or 100 hoses, they're all going to be the same price because it's all shop time to make them. So that's it on hoses. We're keeping those in stock so that you can order them through the GPA. The live stream and chat, I'd like to apologize for those of you yesterday. When we got it up and running, we were out here on the back porch, Rich Harrison and I. You didn't see Rich in camera, but he was just off to the side as we were troubleshooting all this and getting it up and running, which we were happy to do. But it wasn't until very late in the whole process that we noticed that we had a little chat window over here and there were people chatting in it on the live stream. And we did make a couple of comments. My apologies for not chatting more, but we'll be working on it as we're learning all the ropes of this new program. So that was the live stream from yesterday. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Here we go. And then we're going to talk about our Adele clamps that we have on our airplane. We did a video once of an Adele clamp tool. So what we see here is we're getting ready to do a task that we do all the time, both I and you at home, is we're using 2 Adele clamps to go around the motor mount, and in this case we're actually holding the fuel pressure sensor for the new Mitchell gauge. But the trick here is, if you ever have done 2 Adele clamps at one time, you know what a pain in the butt it is. So here's a great little tool. It's a pair of Adele clamp pliers. It's basically just a pair of vice grips with a welded lip. You run the awl through both of the Adele clamps like this, and you can see the awl going all the way through. And then you clamp it with the pliers so that you can take the awl out, and now we can slip in the nut and the bolt. I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. And as you can see, I've started the nut's on the back of the bolt, and now we can just come back out, and we can just remove the pliers, and now the 2 Adele clamps are joined with the bolt. Now we'll position all our bands just how we want them to take the strain off the hose, and then we will tighten this down using a 3/8 inch on the back side, this being a number 1032 stainless steel panhead bolt on the front. So these are a clever little tool. We hope you like this video. If you really like them, they're about $30-something from Aircraft Spruce. They save you a lot of time and grief, and they come with the awl. It's a great tool. They're about $35 from Aircraft Spruce, and the nice thing about them is they won't break loose from how you're holding them together and spring and pop you on your finger with that spring steel, nor will they come loose and that bolt will go flying across the hangar and you'll be looking for it for 20 minutes. Don't ask me how I know that, but it will happen. The tool does make it a little easier. We've already talked about where people were from. We're very happy to have folks from around coming to this and having a good time. By the way, I would like to remind everybody, when you see this today, because we are going to be releasing this morning before I go out to the airport, but tonight at 7 o'clock, Luann and I's house, we're going to have a pool party. And you can see the hot tub and a little bit of the pool right above my finger right out there. Let's see if I can give you a little better shot. We have a pool. We have lots of tables and chairs. We're going to get a lot of beer and water for tonight, and so come on by our house tonight. The plan for the day is we're going to end the event today 5:30, let people go back to their hotels and relax, go out and grab dinner, and then at 7 o'clock tonight at our house, and we'll be putting cards out at the hangar for folks to grab to find it. But come to our house, socialize with some other pilots, drink some beer, and we'll talk to you tonight. That's the pool party. And then the other thing that's a little different this year is we've been so busy with other projects, the floor, the radiant heat, airplanes, that we haven't had a chance to get to the golf cart batteries that we have a problem with. Both of our golf carts need all new batteries. That's 6 of the big golf cart batteries. It's roughly about $2,000 to do both golf carts to get new batteries. So we're not going to have golf carts this year. We are going to have our scooter and our bicycles, but for driving around, people aren't going to have a golf cart this year. And you know, I kind of look at it pragmatically, that in all the times we've had the event with the Bumblebee scooters and the golf carts, that when I need one to go get something on the airport, I never have one to go get it. So we're all going to be suffering that today, and as soon as Matt and I get a chance, we'll be going and getting the batteries and putting them in and conditioning them. So that's it on the golf carts. And then finally, I wanted to close up with a little bit about shop work. As Ken would say, there's probably some bozo out there doing presentations on shoddy maintenance, even from good reputable Grumman shops or whatever their mission is. But when you have something done, we talked about it in a video, that sometimes shops take things apart with a smartphone today. Why would you not take a picture of what you have before you take it apart, so you know how to put it back together correctly? But anyway, it's up to you as the owner-operator to make sure that everything on your airplane is the way you like it and operating correctly. So when you do owner-assisted annual, it's kind of nice because the owner is right there during the process, and so he sees everything if he knows what he's looking at and if he wants to. Now, it just doesn't happen with airplanes. Like Rich Harrison drove his trailer and used his truck to pull his travel trailer, fifth wheel, all the way from Oregon here so he'd have a place to stay. But when they were out west coming here, he had it serviced. He had them check everything on the trailer, redo all the brakes, redo all the bearings to make sure those were fine. And then he lost a bearing because it had been over-torqued, been too tightened by the dealer in Oregon, and when he lost a wheel, and they had to replace it. But yet the company was nationwide and they were able to warranty work for him. But you can get shoddy maintenance. It just doesn't have to be aircraft. It can be your car. It can be your electrician, your plumber. I mean, we had an electrician come and do our house one time, and then we started getting warnings on our security system, which monitors our electricity. It's because the electrician had created a ground loop by adding something to the panel. Another electrician came and fixed that. So it just doesn't happen with airplanes. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, Friday the whatever it is. I'm sorry, it's the 25th of June. Sorry. Hope everybody had a good holiday this last weekend. We've got a good event planned for you today, tomorrow. Departures on Sunday. So we hope to see you. We hope you enjoy this episode of Hangar Flying. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful and informative. And have a good day flying your Grumman. And we'll see you in a week. Thank you. And in addition, there's a little treat about 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing web work and other stuff. Here's my cat coming down, playing with a mouse and meowing and just having a good time with me in the wee hours of the night. So I thought I'd throw this into you as a little treat. Y'all please enjoy.